Hey guys, Darren here. Today's video isn't going to be like mostly like self-improvement content. I just want to have a dialogue with the camera about something I really found weird. Years trip me up, like the concept of a year, right? Because, okay, the first thing that doesn't sit right with me about years is that, sorry, my mind is moving at like 1,000 miles an hour and my mouth is only moving at a human speed. But years, they're very short if you think about it. 365 days. Okay, you've probably heard that you spend a third of it sleeping. Fine. That's like, what, 120 days now? Gone? So now you have 240. And of course you got obligations to do, like work, if you have a job, school, college, whatever it is. So that takes another third out, 120. And then let's say half of that is gone to like cooking, cleaning, eating, showering, stuff like that. Out of that 120, you have like 60 days to actually live it how you want to. Well, I don't mean like 60 straight days, but like in terms of time, that's probably how much you have, right? And it's just weird that you're supposed to achieve all of your dreams off of 60 days a year. So that means in an entire decade, you only have 600 days, which is just maddening to think about, that a lot of people achieve success within that short of a time frame. And I don't say it as like a surprising thing. I see it as like a positive motivational thing. That truly goes to show you how much you can improve your life in such a short amount of time relatively. 60 days is still a long time. Imagine being in jail for 60 days, but it's not that long when you think about how much you can improve and achieve your goals in that amount of time. Like, the life that you probably want is 60, 120, 180 days away. If you do the math, and like it's 180 days of work away, which is just so motivating to think about, because we often I looked at water and I thought of drinking. We often think of our dreams as a pipe dream. We see it at the end of a long, long, long tunnel. But it's actually not that long of a tunnel. It's just a short pathway. And all we need is the discipline and focus to walk that pathway. Your dreams aren't 3 years away. They're 180 days away, which is a very empowering thought, I think. The second thing I think is weird about dreams, I'm fucking retarded. The second thing I think is weird about years is that it's just a fascinating concept to think about. Like, imagine what you were doing right now last year. This time last year, I was getting ready to move from Dallas to Austin. And that's really weird to think about, because now I consider myself to live in Austin. And it's crazy that last year, I was going away from the home that I'd known for a decade at that point. And think about it in your own life. Your life a year ago is probably drastic as shit, and you don't even know what's gonna happen this time next year. It's crazy how crazy a year can be. Like, as I said before, it's not a long period of time, but it's crazy how much change can happen in it. Positive or negative, surprising or unsurprising. It's just a fascinating thought to think about, that how much can change in a year. And the last thing I wanted to touch on about years is, wait, I had it in my mind, 1 second. Is how little years that we actually have. And I'm not saying in the future, I'm saying for people like you and me. I'm 19 years old. If you're watching this, you're probably around my age, maybe a bit older, a bit younger, average. I don't know my YouTube statistics, but I'm just assuming this is who the algorithm pushes my content out to. And we often put a lot of pressure in this time specifically on us, because, the cliche, social media is ruining people's perception of time and shit. Yeah, that's true. You see people like Lamine Yamal at 19 winning World Cup. You see people like Kimi Antonelli at 19 leading the championship for F1. And then you see so many 19, 20, 18, 15-year-olds on fucking Instagram living their best life. But I saw something, a quote on Instagram, that really put into perspective that isn't normal. The quote says, "How are you supposed to be behind on a path that only you are meant to walk on?" I trust in timing and trust in the process. I may not trust in a creator that laid out the process, but I do believe that there is a process. And those guys did their things, but that doesn't mean that you're any less than them. And when I'm saying you, I'm also talking to myself. I see people like Kimi Antonelli just living his life. Even my idol, probably Juice WRLD, at 19, he was already a big name in the country. And at 19, I have fucking 30 monthly listeners. But am I jealous of him? No. Am I sad in myself that I'm not where he was at my age? Also no. I have enough confidence and worth in myself to know that the years will come to me. I don't need to have done everything that Juice WRLD did, because I'm not Juice WRLD. I'm Darren. I'm doing my own thing. And I know that's corny as shit, but I was talking about this topic to my basketball coach, my trainer from when I was training in basketball. And he was saying that he's 52 for context. I'm 19. And he's seen a lot more things. He's worked with a lot more kids that have grown up that are way older than me now. And he says that a lot of times I get in my own head. 19 is super old to me because, it's obvious. It's the oldest I've ever been. So I feel a lot of pressures on me. And pressure is a privilege. That means I have the capacity to do greater things, but I shouldn't let that pressure get to me. He said that as long as I have faith in myself and I keep working, the pressures will eventually ease off because they transform into real manifestations of my dreams. So that's what I wanted to end off with. Don't count your years. Make your years count. Boom, that's a bar. Put that on a fucking pillow and sell it to a white woman. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and maybe got some context into how my mind works. Yeah, this is the type of shit I think about. I think about how years are weird. So, yeah, let me know if you have any weird shower thoughts, too. Because I'm low-key obsessed with shower thoughts. I think I do my best thinking in there. So, yeah, maybe I'll make, like, a hit song one day off of shit I thought of in the shower. So, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Double upload today. I'm going to do a double upload tomorrow, too. See you guys.